Welcome into our Josh down here at the KC Car Connection Street. You know, it's my basement. Welcome in. Woo, we got a good one. But before we get into it, I want to thank all you guys, man, making this happen. Dude, I'm so stoked. I put this thing out there. Like I said, probably a little bit too big for my britches for this kind of break, but I thought it was a good break. Quality products at a fair price. You guys made it happen. I want to say thanks, guys. I'm living the hobby dream right now. This is amazing. I'm having fun with it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. But anyways, again, welcome in. Yeah, the stage is set. You know, I say more? Welcome in. Nikolai, Ray, what's up? Artie. Mark, my OG, what's up, my friend? Who else is in the house? Liam. Rocky Top, what's up, my friend? Anyways, we are all ready to go. I got everything set up. We're going to get the teams rolling. Come on over here. We'll get this done, get it rolling. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you to those that have family members who have given the ultimate sacrifice for this country. Appreciate you guys. And, you know, honor your family members. Is the reason we're celebrating this weekend. So we're going to have a little fun tonight. Hope everyone has some fun times. You know, hang out with family and friends tomorrow. You know, obviously, you know, we get to hang out, have some burgers, brats, whatever else. But again, it's, you know, remember, there's a reason to it. All right. Let's push the buttons, randomize the teams. Anyways, I got one thing. I had two things, actually, yes. So, one, just an extra bonus I'm just giving to the Cubs team. I just recently was going through some cards, and I'm like, this is kind of cool card. It could even be a grade-worthy card. This is going to the Cubs. It's just like a free bonus. Not as the Lucky 7. Lucky 7 tonight will be getting $50 hauler is what the Lucky 7 get. I had this to the side. I forgot to put in a top loader. So just an extra bonus. Okay, hey, you know what? Just, you know, PCA 24 Chrome rookie card, Wave. Nothing crazy, but hey. And it honestly looks really nice. Looking at it, this is something you could grade. I mean, unless there's like some serious flaw with it, but centering looks good. But anyways, extra bonus going to the Cubs. Whoever gets the Cubs, this is for you. Anyways, we got banned around that band to the basement, all the way down to Carlos M. Closing it out. I kind of tricked everybody. I said sold out before. Sold out. There was one spot left. I wanted to put that on there to notify everybody that the break was going on an hour earlier than originally planned. That's why I put that on there. It's like someone hopefully will go actually to the site and buy it, and finally Carlos did. It was there for like an hour, waiting for someone to take that last spot, and finally someone did. What we're doing? We're sorting all the teams, randomize it, and again we're going to copy it, put it into the trusty random.org, and we will do it 7 times as always. And on the 7th time, we'll line them up with the teams over here. And then also whoever's number 7 on that 7th time will be the Lucky 7 winner. And tonight's is a $50 break credit towards a future break. And whoever gets the Cubs, again, you already got something. At least, you know, something to write home about. Here we go. Good luck. All right, here we go. One time. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4, 5, 6, and here we go. 7 times. Good luck. Got Fralin. Congrats, my friend Fralin. $50 break credit. Appreciate you getting in, my brother. Here we go. I'll get this all on here again. Make it pretty. I'm going to just see who has the Cubs. Christian, you have the Cubs. Just so you know. Sort this by this. Copy. Anyways, let's just get over to the card cam. I'll get this on the screen ASAP. Paste. I think I hit this. I think I need to hit that button. No. That button. Yes. Teams should be on the screen. We'll go over them again. If you want to trade, now would be the time. Or any time during the break if you're here. Again, sorry if this inconvenienced anybody. They were planning on 7 o'clock. I know I had 7, but I decided to go a little earlier. Forgot TCP was doing a card sale. He's been announced it for a week. I just threw the break up. I'm like, I'll do 7 o'clock. That just works for me. I work tomorrow. at 6 in the morning. It's like, if I could do an hour early, maybe. I mean, I did it for 7. Like, that's not too bad. But if I can do an hour early, help out a friend, we'll do it that way. So again, I do want to apologize. Hopefully everyone can make it in. Also, Ray, real quick, Ray V. I sent you a little my bad. I got your cards coming back to me, and I think Nikolai is going to be hooking us up, getting it back to me. I sent them to Nikolai. But I sent you a little something extra and on the refund on the previous break. So, not bad. I ain't perfect, but I take care of people when I screw up. So, but you'll be getting the cards just, maybe an extra week later. Anyways, here we go. Diamondbacks, Richard B. Braves, Dylan P. Orioles, David W. Red Sox, Ray K. Cubs, Christian S. White Sox, Matt M. Reds, Kyle M. Guardians, big guy on horror, big horror guy, whatever it is. It's something. We're calling him Big Horror. Rockies, Ray V. Tigers, Carlos M. Astros, Memphis Wax. Royals, Kyle M. Kyle. This is a good break for some Royals. Couple good products between Bobby and Jack Haglione. Oh, I'm jealous. If you want to give them to me, my birthday is in December. So I'm, just kidding. Angels, Cardaholic. There you go. Dodgers, Mark H. Marlins, Brian F. Brewers, Plumberman. Twins, Ron, Band to the Basement. Mets, Rocky Top. Yankees, Chris V. Athletics, Plumberman. Phillies, Nikolai. Pirates, Jeff B. Padres, John R. Giants, Cardaholic. Mariners, Wes Y. Cardinals. Nathan C. Rays, John R. Rangers, Ray K. Blue Jays, Fralin. And Nationals, Mark H. Again, guys, this is a big spread. Lots of years, lots of potential from a lot of teams. Again, we do have a couple of these. I kind of threw these in after the fact. I kind of built the break, and then I priced it, and I was like, I want to throw in these. So this one, obviously, all the boys in 24 update. This PCA, plus some others, Yamamoto. But PCA right now, man, he's hot. So I don't have a whole lot for 24 Series 2, but I have this. So I've said, hey, we'll just throw it in, just a little extra. And also the other retail portion, just 3 of these bad boys. I got a bunch. We're going to find some good stuff out of them eventually. So again, guys, appreciate you getting in. If you could, hit the like. And if you're new, hit the sub. If you're just coming in, checking out, hit the sub. I just do some fun breaks, do some PC ripping. Keeping the Royals, Kyle? I thought, wait a minute. He's keeping the Royals, Mark, to give them to me. Also, Nick, did Mick make it home? Rocky Top, are you home? Finally got on the damn plane, watching and listening from the... Oh, okay. Mile High Rip. Nice. Big Whore, you interested in trading for the Gardens? Craig, I don't know if Craig here. I don't know if he's been in here. There he is here. Oh yeah, Big Horror guy. There's a good chance we're going to get quite a few autos out of this. Guaranteed 8, 9, 10 autos, something like that. I don't know. With a couple that have shots, the retail has a shot. You never know. Ron, what's up? We can talk. If I pull a Big Bobby, I'm just going to dip. The cat is going to come out, and I don't know what's going to happen. Just telling you. So, snooze you lose, I guess. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Anyways, I got my electrolytes over here. I'm trying to drink more water, and my wife has these little electrolyte pouches or something, so it's what plants crave. Anyways. If you want to trade, put it up on there. Otherwise, we'll get into it. I'm gonna get all this. We're gonna obviously just rip the retail real quick. I don't even know. Little trade period still, but the struggle is real. Just so you know, I'm saving the Bowman draft for last. I've never opened any. I've watched a lot being opened as I see people pull jacks. Hopefully I'll pull one for something tonight. That'd be amazing. Also, for those making the break, you guys enjoyed my new, I just found these recently on Amazon. I like them better than the last ones. I had been doing like straight cardboard, and then I went to some like white cardboard, The second iteration I got, they were kind of flimsy. But then I found these for about the same price. It ain't cheap. I mean, I said that. I mean, it when I'm paying for shipping, I'm typically losing money. But I just recently upgraded to these. They were a little bit more per thing. Like I think it was like 10 cents per. So sometimes But you guys think? You guys been noticing the difference in those? I feel like these are quite a bit nicer than what I have been using. So, always trying to up my game, get the good stuff. Trade my Rocky spot. No low ballers. Rockies have some stuff. There's some rookies throughout here in the different products. And in some of the Bowman products, I think in the newest Bowman, obviously, in 25 Bowman, there's some stuff. Kelly, who's Kelly? Who are you? Oh, you're Ray. Kelly is Ray V, I guess. I'm figuring that out. Cool. Okay. Anyway, Kelly, Ray. Okay, he says up there. I see Ray V on here on my girl's phone at a barbecue. Oh, okay, that's funny. Girls, give me your phone. I need Wi-Fi. Oh, your phone. Okay, backup plan. Hey, just had something there. Here we go. We're gonna start with some 20 for series 2, and just a little kind of a little extra, but I shot at something. Little PCA, Yamamoto, Imanaga's in here, and some other guys, but obviously PCA now. Balling out, man. Whew. Phillies for Braves. I don't see any trades. I see a couple of people putting it out there. Mark said he would do Dodgers for Phillies. I think that one was already shut down. Yeah, Kyle said, nah. Don't blame you. Although Dodgers, obviously there's big shots for, the Dodgers, with Shohei having stuff 24 and 25. Big time. That's, a potential, and you never know. Sometimes you got to go with the gut. You may even have like the best team. Like, ooh, you look at the lineup, you may be like, you know what? I'm going to go for this, but I wouldn't trade the Royals. If someone traded the Royals, I'd probably slap them. Unless it was like for a big time PC team, like, and both were really good. I could see that, that'd make sense. But Casey or Franklin, what's up, my friend? Hey, Franklin, first of all, you were the lucky 7. You won a $50 break credit. Normally I do the bigger breaks. I put in a bigger break. Usually it's like a 20 to 30, but tonight it was a $50 one. It's on the stage or on the screen there. Someone help him out. What Franklin got? The Blue Jays. But you're already a winner. You got $50 for a future break, my friend. So keep that in your back pocket. Garrett Mitchell. Kelly says you'll take the Phillies. Okay, we got a trade going on. Colin Selby. Is that Nikolai? Are you trading the? Okay, we got a trade. Sweet. I'll get that updated. We'll get through this and I'll get it updated on the sheet. All right, come on. Let's just find a PCA. That'd be amazing. Just do it. That's not it. Matt Farmer. Kyle Farmer, not Matt. Kyle on the rainbow. Phillies. Dynamic duo. There's Imanaga. Man, I don't know why that image just is like sticking out to me. Like I don't remember it, but I'm also going crazy. So, A-Rod. And I can't honestly remember all the other rookies, but there are some other good rookies in this. That doesn't do me any good. All right, what we got here? Gosh, hater. Who's in the? Who's playing tonight? Who's playing ball tonight? I had it up earlier, seeing some of the scores, but I did not see who was the Sunday night game. Honey. All right, no PCA. There's a gunner on a cup card. One. Oh, all right. That's a purple at a 7.99. Connor Phillips. All right, well, we took a little swing. Dodgers, Mets. Okay, Shohei with a home run already. Dude, my Royals, man, they were making us sweat it out. And Royals lost the first two games against the Twins in the ninth inning. They walked us off. Smalls, what's up, my friend? All right. Retail getting us started. I guess I should maybe pull that up. My scores. Wouldn't be baseball night. Upcoming releases. What, the Bowman Megas are coming out? I think someone was saying Jabs was open some of the Bowman Megas. I don't know much about them. People were saying in the base packs of those Bowman Megas, you can get their red redemptions. That's kind of cool. And then what we got? I saw Top Sterling says June 4th. That's a higher end product. Top Sterling is, but usually looks pretty nice. I see the picture has Mookie Betts, a sweet looking auto. And then obviously June 11th, Top Series 1 coming out. Let's check out some scores. There we go. What's that series at? The Mets Dodgers. Is it a 1-1 series? I know Mets won last night, I believe. But what is that series out? Josh, are you going to this Olathe show on the 22nd? Smalls, honestly, I didn't know anything about it. Where is it at? Is it one of the smaller ones at like the hotel off 119 and I-35? Or is it a bigger one? There's usually a smaller one at one of the hotels. There in Olathe, right off 100, usually off like 119. Go on string line. I've been to a couple times, but all right. I think I need to do some buttons here. I'm going slow. Olathe Community Center. Okay, no, I know what that is. That's different. I may go check that out on the 22nd, huh? Shake and Bake is putting it on. Oh, I didn't see what it is. I wasn't looking. There's a 3 of 5. There's a 3 out of 5. Oh my. I don't know what that is. I wasn't paying attention. I just looked down, I put the pile on, and I saw 3 out of 5. All right, retail. All right. 24 Tops update. We're getting something here. Buckle in. We could have a monster. Alex, just my guess is it's probably one of the holidays, more than likely. But I don't know what else it would be. Is that an all-star? That's an all-star. But kind of okay. But it was. That isn't it. Okay. Trey on the rookie. I think this may be it here. Yeah, 3 of 5. Here we go. 3 of 5. Ahmad Rosario. Witch's hat. I mean, it looks cool. I like how there's nothing but him on there. But Ahmad Rosario going to the Rays. 3 of 5. Well, man, with that rookie checklist, that could have been something cool. Never pulled one of those. I don't know if I've even seen a witch's hat, but it kind of looks cool. I mean, you know, it's still witch's hats and the holiday, but I do think the 24 update, I think, were one of the better ones for the parallels. They kind of changed it a little bit, made it a little bit more nicer looking, I would say. At least it's not cabbage. Yeah, Mr. Trey. Okay, hey, 3 of 5, though. I mean, I'll take it, but that could have been so much better. Again, These were just, I said, I kind of just threw these in. I was like, we'll do these. Dude, Acuna's back. What do you do today? Did Acuna hit another home run today? Jeez Louise, dude. That first pitch. I mean, how amazing was that? That was awesome for baseball. I don't care. Even if you hate the Braves or a Phillies fan or someone like that, that was pretty cool. I mean, that was epic. First pitch, crushed it, 100 and something, 15 off the bat, 400 and something crazy feet. That would have been a cooler one with the witch's hat. All right, we got a blue. Come on, retail blue. Oh, what's up in front of it? Bluey. Carlos Carrasco. And then the exclusive retail, also retail blue at a $9.99. Kyle Harrison debut. I think he's coming out of the pen right now for the Giants, I believe. Colt Keith. Oh well, hey, it provides some excitement. Little update. I am all out of 24 update. I've been eyeing ball some, eyeballing some retail. Haven't made the jump to nab it yet, but I've been looking at it to continue to throw in breaks because 24 update overall, all the stuff was really good. Was loaded. Let me just put this on a sleeve. Move this right there. All right, let's get this stuff over here. Now we got some 22 update hangers. Rookies can go with those parallels. Acuna. Anyways, I'm a Phillies fan. I hope he stays healthy. Who doesn't? Yeah, I mean, I said, yeah, I think baseball fans, obviously you want your teams to win, but I think I've been seeing this a lot, like a lot of people, I want my team to beat other good teams, I want my rivals to be good, don't want to just always, beat them because they're hurt and, it's better when you beat them at your best, their best. Acuna Mara were fun to watch. It was at the Braves game yesterday. Nice. All right, here we go. You got to look for that sneaky Soto up front. I got to make sure I don't miss an SP or SSP. Just so you know, not too long ago, there was an SSP right in front of an All-Star. So it was like, I'll show you. I went back and rewatched it. So I was like, okay, we're getting here. And there was so we had there was like this card was like that was an All-Star. This card was right in front of it. And I was like, oh. All right, see, it's the Twins. I saw the name. Okay. Jose Miranda on the gold. What's up with Miranda? I don't even know. 120. I don't think I need 120. I'm pretty sure I don't need Miranda. So I'm going to do a better job and not... Weird. That was an interesting layout there. Normally that gold should be back here. Dude. This guy's raking right now. Playing some second base for the Cardinals. Brandon Donovan. Is he not? Or am I confusing with one of those other long-haired dudes for the Cardinals? But I'm pretty sure he's wrecking it at second base for the Cardinals. Dude, yeah, Kelly, dude, when I found that, I was like, oh my goodness, what if I would have stuck that in because sometimes I'm just grabbing base, but I go through all that base and look, and some of the base I'm just sorting out rookies, but I was like, wait a minute, this is, it caught my eye and I was like, that's different. Oh, wait a minute, I know what that is, and I checked the back to make sure. Sure enough, man. SSP. Hooking up somebody. I don't even remember who it was now, but... Alright, let's see. Can we get a bonus Bobby? No. Alright, I'm going to make that change. Let me forget. Okay, it was Phillies and Rockies. Let me make that because I will forget. Phillies... All right, and Rockies. So we got Ray V, not Ray K. There's a couple Rays in here these days. And Nikolai is getting the Rockies. And again, if you still want to trade, there's still plenty of time. We're just getting started. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if you trade later after the break, as long as you let me know pretty quick after the break. I'm going to start sorting them. Although these won't go out technically until Tuesday. I'll have them all ready to go out tomorrow. Packed, shipped, labels on them, but then they'll go out early on Tuesday. Let's see here. It's this. Again, if there was another trade, put the little emojis on there to help me. And he's playing good second base, is what I've seen. I remember I knew he was, and then I know when the Royals went to play him, I knew he had been hitting the ball well, but he made some really good defensive plays at second base. Like, actually saved a game with a really nice diving play up the middle. All right, here, a blaster, or sorry, hanger number 2. I did sneak one of these into my PC rip earlier today. I was like, oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to rip. Ooh, I like this. Backwards 87. All right. Let's skip past it and see what else we got. Oh. Okay. Nick Plummer. Jose. All right. Some sort of parallel. Hunter Green. The blue. 87. He's back. He had his first start yesterday, I believe it was. I believe it was yesterday. No. Matty Brash. All right. Let's see. Kind of Bobby. There's Torque. Hunter Green. All right, I'm gonna need some more top loaders. I think I need to order more top loaders, honestly. All right, we'll put him over there. I don't know why he's on there. Knack is pitching today? Of course he is. Do I need to bust out Knack early? I'll do it later. But Knack is kind of exclusively a Chrome Black guy. I mean, I don't know. You think maybe I need to switch it up for Knack? Maybe I'll help him out. Maybe I need to put him on some Bowman or something today. But the thing is with that, it's nice because you know it's the auto. It's real easy. He's done really well for Chrome Black, man. Knack is getting that done. Not on the mound, but here in the Casey card break, Knack. I don't know. He is doing well. All right, what do we got? We got another gold, blue. What else? And a rainbow, maybe? A rainbow. That's not what we're looking for. Blue. Let's save the gold. Oh boy, Daniel. And Pipio on the debut. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these are good to get. I sell these for 10 to 15 bucks on eBay a couple times a week. Well, that's a good one. People like this card. I think it's one of my favorite. Actually, honestly, this Bobby card, I really like this card, even compared to that. I love that card, but I really like this. I think this is a really sweet looking card on the 87. That image, the colors, everything. He's all dirty. It's pretty sick. People like that card, so. Card Lock, what's up? Throwing a barbecue or watch later, pull some fire for everyone. Hey man, have fun. Thanks for stopping in. And Julio. All right. Man, my base pile's getting crazy already. We're just done retail. All right, Ryan. Gold. Won't get them all dolled up. Parallels. Julio is OC. All right. Any more trades? That was just a little retail portion before we get into the rest of it. Yeah, there's Knack. I'll have him right over here, ready to go. And again, who got the Cubs? Again, this is for the Cubs. Just a bonus. I had it over here. I was been going through stuff and pulling out stuff. I'm like, yeah, card sale. I'm like, yeah, this is actually kind of cool. Christian, you got a bonus little hit. Cubs. A PCA Chrome rookie. All right, what are we going to start with? Here we go. 23. Series 2. The big guys, Corbin, Carroll, and this is what we're looking for. But there are quite a few other good rookies. We've been doing these, but I think we're due a big Corbin. Watching from the lane. Hopefully the Angel. Thank you. Got the Angels. Hopefully a sweet. Oh, Cardaholic. Yeah, yeah. Drew got the Angels. Dude, we've been hitting some sweet silver packs. I'm getting some parallels. That Nick Lodolo red auto we got. Silver pack. PD a home run. Big Meat Pete. What is Big Meat Pete up to? Dude, I think Knack just should not. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like going when Knack is on the mound and we're breaking. It seems to work out well for us when he's actually on the mound and we're breaking with Knack. I should just follow his schedule. Just make sure we do a break every night he goes. No, Knack never does good. But when he's pitching and he's on the bump and we're breaking and we're using him, I think we're sapping all the energy from him. So sorry Dodgers fans, but you know the boys need some. Ooh, a blue. So not numbered, but a blue parallel. All aces of Nasty Nestor. Rare. Tovar. Again, many other rookies that are in this. Call them out if I see them. Nathan, you need is it the Florida one? Is that where you're at these days, Nathan? Someone I know has a new Florida dress. I'm trying to remember if that was you or not. New bar, Future Stars, MJ Future Stars. MJ, I don't know what he's doing down in, oh yeah, also Josh Young in AAA. He wasn't doing great, but Reds, Oil, Gunnar Henderson on the 88. Trying to remember the year. All right, come on, Corbin, man. We need a Corbin in our life. Who has the Diamondbacks? Richard. Brandon. Is it? Also, is Brendan? Wait, is it Brendan Donovan that's playing second? Am I getting? Is that the same guy we pulled? Am I just going crazy? Is that right pulled? Yeah, Brandon. Okay, never mind. Same guy. He looks a little bit different there. His hair looks a little curlier. Volpe's in here. Significant stats. Average distance 219 feet. Not sure what that even means. Doesn't sound that significant. Yeah, Nathan, I'll get that updated. Thanks for saying something. Also, I know it's funny. Like, when I was strikers, like, all right, guys, make sure you get those, addresses updated. It makes it easier. Some people, for some reason, I don't know, like on your PayPal, some people have a comma. Like, if their address is 1234, Main Street, there's a comma after the number, and then it's so what that does in PayPal in my system, it puts the street in the address to line. So then it's not hard to fix it. I can just go through, but I'm just letting some people know. There's quite a few actually. I think like 3 or 4, where your address has a comma in it or something for some reason, or maybe it's just the system's not talking right. And so, I mean, it's not hard. All I'll do is just copy paste it up there, and then it uses its system and finds your address and updates it real quickly. But it's kind of odd. But it's just been here the last few months. There's been a handful, and like I start with one, and then now there's like 2 or 3 now. It seems like every break now, someone's address has a comment in it. That's why I noticed. It looks like it has a comment in it. I don't know. Alexa Bregman. Favorite son. New Mexico. I haven't seen that one before. Poglia. Drew Waters. He's doing actually pretty decent for the Royals. Playing some outfield. Soto. Senga. That guy cracks me up. Harry Carpenter, rookie in here. He's doing pretty darn good too. For those Tigers. Isaac Paredes on the gold. Frankie Alvarez as well. Couple good Mets in here. Justin Verlander. All right, well, still waiting for a hit. We're going to get an auto. And we need to get a black. Let's get a black tonight. I want to see a black. Black or a... I guess this is the only one. We can't get a black out of the update. But a clear would be pretty sweet. No, clears, man. They're just so rare. Rare. So, blacks. I was watching, Spitballing Cards. They were talking about the blacks. That how I had like 2 different... First, they thought it was like really hard to get a black from Series 2. But then I had a list of like odds for the Series 1 and Series 2. Like separate odds. For pulling one of those. So that definitely makes it a little juicier because, a lot more blacks. So, you'll be pulling blacks at a much, higher clip. Although they were saying somehow how there was quite a bit higher print run compared to last year's Season 2. Obviously every year Series 1 is the highest printed. And then Series 2 goes down. Usually update is lower. But then obviously, and sometimes year to year, there's ups and downs. Usually up, but then some years are down. Solo relic. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. All right. Where's this even a base? We just need to get warmed up and get a base. Corbin Carroll. Baby Ruth. Dansby on the golds. Our second gold out of this. Mr. Swanson. Here's our relic. We got a relic. Oh, I saw one in there. Major League Materials. Brian Bello. All right. Now, where's our color? Get our color. Golden Mirror. Relic. No auto. Anybody hosting tomorrow? I'm not doing anything. I work. I wasn't going to go to... my wife and a couple of my kids were going to go down to one of my sister's house with some other people while I was at work. They were doing do stuff, and I got invited to something at work. They were going to do a little thing, but they ended up canceling theirs just due to all the rain. Of course, it'll just be raining all day tomorrow, so I think I'm just going to go to work and then come home. And I guess probably sort cards. But anybody hosting? Been a while. We hosted one years ago. A bunch of people from work, but there he is. Corbin. All right, there we go. We got started. Some color. Again, he's the big draw. Well, you know, this is in here. Got has some Corbin Carroll action. We're not seeing it. Riley Green, I think, yeah, also, yeah, Riley Green is in this too, I believe, actually. I think his base rookie is in this set. Tommy? So, all right, so far we're at 2 golds. 2 golds and 2 rainbows. What happened? Also, Mark Vienos, another of those Mets rookies. Huh. All right, well. I mean, unless there was a golden mirror that was not turned around. I don't think I'll even look, but just 2 golds and 2 rainbows. And then obviously we got the relic, but I was hoping for some better color than that. There was the where'd you go? Nasty Nestor on our blue, but all right, well maybe that silver pack. So 2 golds, 2 rainbows, and a relic. Missing there. I'll go check in. I always check. Maybe there was a golden mirror that wasn't turned around. You never know. I feel like in 24, Topps really up their game with the consistency and how everything's packed. You know, where the hits are and how they are turned around or not. There was more consistency. I appreciated that. There was less flipping. You know, if really none at all for most of the products, I believe. It makes a lot of entertaining when, you know, someone's doing either PC rep and look at something and not have to flip every 3 or 4 cards. All right. Feels thick. Yeah. I'm not always accurate on that, but I have a lot of experience. I honestly can't tell. I can't tell. I don't think it's thick. All right. Adrian, Ania, Logan Webb. Yeah, not thick. I don't look thick. Felt thick, was not. What do I know? All right, moving on. Here we go. We're going to get this Heritage High number out of the way just so I can be done. I dread opening these boxes just because of the packs. It's like, I mean, it's a labor of love because it is Heritage. We're going to find out some... That's what she said. 23, a little stingy on parallels, but it's still cheap. Yeah, I mean, that's also that's why it's a nice thing to add in because it's not too expensive for that. And I just, you know, I had a case of that. I gave away at least 4, if not 5 boxes You know what? We're gonna throw an extra. I had a couple of these. These are from the same case. I had a couple just sitting over here that I thought maybe at some point I'd give away or something, but we're gonna do it right here. I forgot about it because I think a couple I gave away, like into people's things. Like, no, I'll wait. Maybe I'll use it for a lucky 7, but I don't think that's thick. All right, Mike, Bo. All right, but yeah, I think I have one more. I'll save it for another day. Oh, Alec, yeah, I go up there occasionally. It's actually where I bought this from them raw. That right there. I don't go up. That's not in my neck of the woods anymore. Where I live and where I work, I don't go over there much anymore. But yeah, I go over there, every few months, go check it out, see what they got. I've bought a handful of singles from them over the years. Sure it wasn't Hotbox. They occasionally they'll have a PSA drop. I've done one of those once. You just save the shipping, so it helps. But that's a nice little store. They moved. They moved recently. Around here in the last, I don't know, 6 months or so maybe. But garbage pail Bobby, nice. I don't have any of those. I never opened any of those. Not really my thing, but some of those cards are kind of cool looking. Um, I think a couple of times that I saw some of Bobby's on eBay, and I was tempted. I was kind of tempted, but I held off. There we go. And these things are good. These Heritage, man, high number for 24. The auto rate is amazing. So, ooh, nice Wyatt Langford. My rate at pulling a good Chrome, not so great. Oh, it's got a little something on, a little scratch there. But still nice Wyatt Langford, 6.99. I'll take that. But yeah, me pulling good quality Chromes from this, it has not been that great. That will play. Wyatt. Ray K. There you go. A little something. Dude, yeah, Nick, I don't honestly expect them to do any kind of good deals, to be honest with you, coming up. Um, I just think they're so far behind. I don't think they want to. I think they're probably happy with what they're getting. That's my guess, is why we haven't seen one. Because normally this kind of the year on Baseball Start, we see one, and we did not get one. So I'm honestly just assuming that, well, these parallels of the rookie pitchers. Um, I really don't think we're going to get one. Boy, um, anytime soon. That's my honest opinion. My gut is saying, we will not be getting one anytime soon. But again, what do I know? Just some nerd here. Never done a PSA submission. I heard it takes a while to get them back. Yeah, so there for a long while. Man, honestly, kind of a couple years, whatever. It's been really good. Like you could get a lot of them back in a month to 6 weeks. And then there's times we go slower. Right now, it's been super slow. Um, there for a while though, I know some people were getting, 3 months earlier this year, 3 or 4 months even. But I was having good luck. I was still getting mine back in about 30 days. So TCP, what's up, my friend? Going live in 10 minutes. Okay, yeah, guys, if you guys want, you can do a watch. TCP is doing a little card sale. He was going to do it on Whatnot. I think he said no longer. Yeah, it says right there. But over on his YouTube channel, he's had that planned for like a week now. He's been posting about it. I'm a jerk. I posted my break, not even thinking. When I made the time up, and then he again posted again today. I just posted my break last night, and so I was like, I'll go early. That was one of the reasons, and also was like, yeah, I can get done earlier. That means I can go, get to bed a little earlier. I'm getting older, so waking up at 4 in the morning to go to work. It's a little nicer if I can get a little extra sleep. Gibson. All right, come on, Otto. Let's go. Where's the redemption? We need a redemption. Get that Paul Skeens for somebody. You have to pull a Paul Skeens Auto. Holding most of all the other big rookies from 24 for people. I mean, a bunch of like Jackson Churios and some Merrills, Holidays, but no Paulie Skeens. Why not tonight? Why not tonight? All right, we have black. Ooh, we got black. Oh, come on, black. One time. He's like, well, sorry. Michael. Porto. Going to Gordon back. Going to the Giants. Do it. It's looking black. I'm centered. It looks good in that card, though. You got the black going on. All right. At least he looks good. I'll keep the better cards till later. Only going through the $1 cards first. Okay. Well, good luck with your sale, my friend. That's your first sale that you've done on the YouTubes. I know you were playing on Whatnot, but you were having some issues. But now we got a relic. It's thick, but they're all thick. But maybe it's like a sweet one, and then we can find another one with another auto. We did have recently, I mean, some time ago, we did have a sweet numbered relic, and then also an auto. It can happen. No second, but first one wasn't that successful. Okay, I've only done one. I did one, and actually was pretty successful. I'm also loaded with cards because I open way too much and get a lot of breaks. So I had a ton of stuff. So it was my first ever, and I've been saving up for years. It was pretty good. I really should do another one. I have lots of cards, but it's a lot of work, isn't it, TCP, man? Getting that. So yeah, guys, go support them. Get some cards, find some cards for your PC, or like I buy cards sometimes from those. Like it's like just some, a nice little cheaper parallel. But like, oh man, that card looks good. First looking at it, you got to be quick sometimes. But like I've got some good cards from Peds. $10 to $20 cards. I jam them up, flip them. For some bobbies. I've done that. I've actually did that. I traded a local guy, local kid, and for some cards. So go support these guys, man. Putting in the work. Not easy. Langford. I'm sure anybody can attest that they've done a card sale or gone to set up at a card show. It's a lot of work. Found one that surprised the hell out of me. Talk about it when you get there. Okay, you found a card as you're going through. Going through sorting. Yeah, that happens. Man, it's a Brandon Donovan kind of a night. Seen them all over the place. All right, here we go. Our relic coming in is Jackson Merrill. Looks like just a base, but hey, I'll take it. I'll go get my thickies. Kind of cool, little brown swatch. And 130 point guys, you think? Of course. Yeah. That's a sweet one. I don't like that the base ones are so thick. It does kind of annoy me. Why they did it, I still don't know. Because I like them. Like I got a handful of bobbies, and I like that they're just that normal size relics, not the monster size. Monster size ones. All right, here we go. So we're at 3 base chromes, 1 black, and a relic. What are we gonna find? And again, I'll go back through and see if I miss. Usually, this is one of the sets that I miss in the variation, unless it's like one of the big rookies that I'm actually really looking at and noticing. They're not. No, the variations are not easy to see. The color swap on these are impossible to know. Um, some of the bigger names, like a lot of the times, are rookies. You're like, oh, that looks different. I think that's a color swap. Just because the big rookies, you look and stare at, you kind of recognize it. Something looks a little off. But so you never know. A couple breaks ago when I found that SSP a Trout, I also found a MLB or Stars of the MLB red Otani. So you never know. Oh, Logan, yeah, they are. That's kind of funny. I didn't think about that. Yeah, but I feel like they've actually kind of simplified the card variants. I mean, obviously, some of their higher end products, like some of the sets, like the base card, you need like a 75 pointer, even a 100 pointer. But like a lot of their chromes now, you can almost fit in the 35 pointers, or a lot of the card sell the card top loader, manufacturers are going like a 40 point, and it kind of is universal. There we go. Jake Burger at 225. Cheerio. So we got a mini coming in. Iminaga. There's a Merrill. Oh, there. Lee rookie. Jordan Leisure on the mini. I feel like I've been a couple minis of him. Or maybe I was just going through some cards recently, and maybe I saw his name a few times. These minis, man. Slow it down. All right. Well, hey Nick, I'm here. Yeah. Probably, honestly, that would be a good thing to watch. You just sit there, chill. No one's bothering you. You can just enjoy it. We'll get those top loader later. We're gonna move on to one of the Bowmans. Start with the oldest Bowman. 23 Bowman. All right, I'm hitting teams off. I think we're getting down to where everyone knows their teams by now. Someone comes in and they're asking, let me know. I'll let you know. Who would you rather not have to face right now, Scooble or Fried? Well, I don't know. There's probably some things in there, but why isn't Chris Bubik in that conversation? He's been lights out. Another 7 innings. Gave up, I think, just 2 hits. Maybe he gave 3 hits. Maybe just 2. 9 strikeouts. He allowed a run in the first inning. The first 2 guys got a double. It was a double and a single, and then they didn't do anything. And then the Royals couldn't do much. How about neither? Hoping when your team faces those teams, you don't have to face their ace. How about that for an answer? Neither. I had to choose. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. My Royals, it doesn't matter. The Royals right now are just, they can't swing the bat. So that's why I said neither. I don't think you can even choose. Here we go. 23 Bowman. This first. Julio. Kaiser. Andrew Jones first. Oh, green. They've got a green paper coming in. Acuna. Hero. Me. Right order here. Yardini de los Santos. De los Santos. De los Santos. Lime green paper. Jordan Diaz rookie at a $4.99. Marcelo Mayer. Which guy's getting called up? One of the Bowman, the Boston guys got called up today. Sports cards, hell yeah. What's up, Mason? Which one of these is getting called up? One of the Boston guys got called up. I can't remember which one. There's Marcelo Mayer, and then there's the other one. Mayer got called up. Then who's their other prospect? That's like on the verge. Okay. Who is the other one? There's another guy right there on the verge. Roman Anthony. Thank you, Mason. The Orioles won 2 in a row. They won the second of the doubleheader yesterday, right? They got smoked in game 1, and then they won game 2. Is that right? I thought I saw. All right, come on, let's find something. Find something. Landro Rodriguez. I don't know who that is. Well, there we go. Jorge Ruiz. Somebody go tell me. Born in 04. He's about to turn 21. Anybody know anything about this cat? Free agent for the Angels. This is the auto. For some chrome color. Barry. Where's Jacob Berry? I remember liking when I pulled some Jacob Berry just for LP, but what is up with him? All my Bowman guys. Yeah, I agree. There's some effort there. Where's the music? Where did you go? Oh, I see what happened. I'm a moron. Sounds quiet. Someone needs to remind me. I need like a little symbol for the music. Moron. Nick, who was pitching today then? Who was pitching? I know they won. It was a low scoring game yesterday, I saw, but who was pitching today? Did he play today? Like, did he get called up like yesterday, or did he get called up actually today? I didn't. I just saw it earlier today. Dean Kramer. The Dean Kramer. Barry is in AAA batting under 200, says Nate. Thank you, Nate. I was curious. Yesterday, 0 for 4 with 3 Ks. So, fun introduction to the major leagues. Will be another board. One. There's that guy. There's that guy. All right, here's some sort of chrome. Humphrey. Solano at a $3.99 on the lava. Volpe? Nope, Peraza. Rookie on the spotlight. Not Volpe. Volpe? James Wood. Trevor Rogers threw 6 innings. He had a 7.7 ERA, and but he came up. You saying, Nick? Trevor Rogers did. Trevor Rogers, was he on the Marlins or something like that before? Why does that sound familiar? He was a Marlin or something. Trevor Rogers. Marlins? What's in my head? Nothing crazy yet, Smalls. Nothing crazy. Just Wyatt Langford on a chrome. 24 Harris high number within a Merrill. We didn't get auto. We did get a relic, but it was a Jackson Merrill rookie. Traded Norby and Stowers for him last season. Okay, well, that kind of hurts, huh? All I remember from Stowers is that I remember seeing him a lot. I pulled a lot of him from 23, right? Was it 23 or 24? I can't remember now which year he was. We were looking for other guys, and we would see Stowers a lot. Colby Thomas. First rounder? Third rounder. Grayson Rodriguez. There's a picture for you. Oscar on the atomic. Not numbered. And we got 2 papered numbers. I think getting those 2 papered numbered cards early. Not a good sign, apparently. This is an unnumbered parallel. All right, here we go. Knack is up. We're going to do a Knack. Take the stage. He's over here, just waiting. All right, Knack, you're up, buddy. Who that was hurt? I know he was scratched like out of nowhere, and then I saw that he was not in the lineup the next day. What is wrong with him, Mark? What is up? I didn't go like searching, but I did see it was at least 2 days in a row. Is he actually like on the IL or just getting some days off? I don't like that. Oh. Not Knack. Do your thing over there, buddy. Need a big Mets hit? Paid $8 a stream on the plane. Oh, Matt Grayson? Okay. We got Orange Wave. Not a rookie. Bobby. First Bobby I think we've seen. Junior, Ty, and Aaron Judge. 10 of 25. All right. Chris V. Chris V is actually a local guy. I forgot he was in this. There you go, Chris. Oh, Aaron Judge. It's not a bad color to get, dude. He's a monster this year. He was a monster last year, not this year, man. Jeez. Stop it already. Purple. Not a rookie. Heck. Eric. And we got Justin Steele out of 75. Nick, you're supposed to pay to not hit in breaks. How it works. Justin Steele. All right, here we go. Auto coming in. Over here. All right. It's white. Ooh, it's one of those. It's one of those special ones. Dash 25. What are they called? I got it right here. I see a bat. Ivory autographs, I think. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It says estimated calculated print run out of 35. It says orange trim. Maybe it's orange. It says 25. Here we go. Ooh, Reggie Jackson. Check that out. I think this is just the base, though. Maybe they vary. Reggie Jackson. That looks pretty sweet. I like these ivory ones. A little like pearl almost behind it. That color. There we go. Going to the A's. Plumber Man. There you go, Derek. Thank Knack. Telling you, man, he's all over that chrome black, man. He's done overall really well. All right, but that wasn't big poor guy. He didn't get it. Here we go. 25 a Bowman. Let's get one of those like snack packs. I've never got a snack pack or into pearl packs. I know you have pearl packs in here too. You can get. That'd be sweet. You hit me an ad. Yeah, I hit you an Adley, but it was an orange and it was at 25. But on here it just says they're very rare. It's 1 in 197 boxes for an ivory. And it says a calculated print was out of 35, so maybe they vary. I did not do the draft jumbo. No, I'm gonna save that one for last. I'll do the 22 update jumbo, and then we'll do the 24 Bowman draft jumbo. We got another black. We got this Bowman. Got a pearl pack out of 23 Bowman Drift. Nice. I've never got one. I would like to get one at some point. That would be fun. I would enjoy that. As small as I didn't. I kind of considered early on, like, it's expensive. And then I was looking at brakes, and then his brakes all of a sudden, like, he was obviously up there being the number 6, 7. I can't even remember at the moment. I think 6 overall. And then he, obviously wasn't going to be cheap. And then as all the brakes started selling on eBay, he and all the other the Whatnot and Fanatics hit the Royals, and his, individual spot became the highest by a good ways. You're looking at a jumbo pack yesterday? Yeah, I have not. I may have maybe picked up a random pack like at the card shop, possibly, of that just for fun. But other than that, I haven't touched it. It's expensive, and like, kind of wish I would have early, maybe before the prices went up. If I would have nabbed a box or something, I wish I would have at a cheaper price. All right, blue paper, Gunnar Henderson at $1.50. And Garcia on the wave at a $3.50. Don't know who this guy is. Right, Chrome, we can go over here. Yeah, I know it was expensive from the get-go. Yeah, that's why I kind of just like, That's why I was like, I'll go the break route and then for CAGs, but they quickly got out of my price range. People prospect that stuff, man. That stuff went crazy. I had no chance of winning those I couldn't get that high. I mean, I've spent some money on breaks, but they were getting kind of up there. I did not. This box is probably, I think, my first. I don't think I even ever did a pack. Sometimes I will do a pack, at the card shop, but I don't even think for this. Yeah, that's kind of my hope, is that I would like to see him an update, but it kind of would stink then, because then he's not obviously being an Chrome update and everything. This would be cool if he's in regular Chrome, but obviously he's not going to. I mean, he could, if he waited, if the Royals waited, he could be next year, Series 1. But there's a good chance he's going to get it called up here shortly, and we will see him an update. I think there's a good shot of that. I really do. With the fact that we need a bat, and he's already proven he can do it in AAA in this short little stint so far. I'm thinking there's going to be a good shot of that. Eden, our dragon scale, I'm calling it today. There it is. All right, 6th overall. I was right. What a last name! I love it. Here we go. What we got? Oh, that's that Mayo. Hey, that's pretty cool though. Pretty rare in these. Maybe not our top rookie we were looking for, but there's my Baltimore fans. Did this guy even do anything? That's cool. Actually looks pretty cool. So, all of the, this is where it has, the mini diamond aspect to it, the design, and, the inside isn't, this has a little bit, and that's more. That's actually, I mean, it looks cool. It's cool, the team color match, and then if it's a very, parallel, this is what changes where all that white is. Looks pretty sharp. I know, very rare. Crystallized Kobe Mayo. Is it Mayo? I always say Mayo because it should be Mayo, but maybe he says it differently. Stuck in AAA, they don't know what to do with him. Okay. I know he's still one of the top prospects, right, in major leagues. He's up there. Is that not the case? Somewhere up there? That's a pretty sweet hit. Out of nowhere. Kevin. You don't expect to get one of those. There's our X Factor. Getting one of those per box, I believe. On the X Factors, about I think is 725 print run on those. Here's our auto. It looks like LA. It's a first. Jesus. Laro. Going to the Dodgers. Cruise card. Capital cards and collectibles. Jesus, huh? Valero. Young guy. Just turned 19. Dodgers fans. Do you know anything about Jesus? Pitcher, so obviously, you know, not exactly what we want. We want guys with bats. Average is low, hitting for power. So what you're going to say is, Nick, that they're going to trade him, and then he's going to start raking. Is that what you're saying? I think that's what I'm hearing. They just need to trade him. There you go, Mark. Yeah, they're going to trade him, and then he's going to start raking, probably. You say let's see fan with that. You like that Dodgers hit? Is he any good? I know there's that white guy for the Marlins. He's one of the top pitching prospects that are in this. Hey, then trade with the Royals. We could probably give you some pitchers that we don't really want anymore. We already I think we DFA'd Stratton, I think. If we still had him, would you take him? Hagen. Franny Urber? Tio. EJ Morlando, he's a first rounder, right? Yeah, 16th overall. There's that guy. Thomas White. Right. One. Not too from there. 4th round pick, though. Leo. Mini diamond. Cubbies. Cade Horton. That one may also be at a 725, or maybe that's the one that's a little rarer. Less, maybe. There's one of those. Or actually, I think it was actually that Ray Wave is the one I'm talking about. They had an estimated print run, but it was actually a print run. Spencer. There we go. Don't know if he has a shot at Rookie of the Year, but did this last time, didn't I? Drew Beam in the minors for KC is good. No, we're not trading Noah Cameron. No way, man. Shoot, no. Shoot, no. You ain't trading Cameron away. We're going to stack those pitchers up. We should have traded Kyle Singer to them and maybe got Mayo. I think that would have been a better trade. I don't mind Indy. I like him. I'm not sure about him. I just don't know. He has not quite fit yet, I felt like. It is groove. He's getting on base. You think we'll trade Chris? I mean, right now we could definitely get somebody. Oh, come on, Elgato. Dude, because he's a stud right now. Yeah, Dylan, it happens. Kitty cat comes out, wants to play. And I gotta do this. Usually it comes right back. Lickety split. Took a while. It took a while, but we got it. We got her. Okay, so we don't have him for next year. I know he was hurt. So is he? We're out of control. Is what you're saying? I did not know that. Yeah, I mean Singer. We should have traded Singer for some. I don't know. Maybe we could have got something like Mayo or somebody. I don't know. Somebody different. I'm not sold yet on the on Jonathan India. Okay, so we have one more year of him. Okay, maybe we sign him to an extension. Because that'd be sweet, man. Get some young pitchers for years. That'd be nice. Have have a stud rotation for 3 or 4 years or something. I would like that. I like that very much. Sasaki's strikeout showroom. First time I've seen that one. Wood. What's this? How's it going on the move? I don't know. I'm not on the move. You're on the move? Montez. Top prospect, but not a first. And a 250. Through purple. We got one of them crystallized. And that's all she wrote. Now are you on the move? Now you got any breaks planned? I know you did 2 the other day. But crystallized, the first of those I pulled. Bobby. Actually, I'm gonna swap that out. Let's see a little bit more Bobby up front. It's a little cooler. All right. Dak is back. Come on, Dak. I don't know. I'm kind of excited for the Royals to see what they're going to do. I feel like, man, the front office is ready to spend money. I feel like a GM, man. I feel like they've been making moves the last couple years, and it's been pretty solid. So that's, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they're going to do something. I think they've shown the willingness, and we're in it. So I have a good feeling they're going to be making some moves. I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure Jack's coming up here soon. Base refractor, Imanaga at a 199. Darnell. Looks like a geode. Yeah, I think that's the idea. Yeah, behind it for sure is that geode kind of look. Marini, Kyle Tucker at a 99. Yeah, and in person, it does look pretty sweet. I'd always seen pictures of them. Like how they did it. Like it's just kind of, it's unique too, like how they kind of So it has the mini diamond everywhere. Like there is a little bit of mini diamond in the background, but like this part is extra, you know, like it actually stands out, like it's got depth to it. So it's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. Otto coming in. Knack is over there. Not doing much on the mound, but hopefully he's doing work here. Yeah, not a... Ooh, I know that guy. Felix Hernandez. Sweet sig. Nice. Going to Mariners. Just a base, but we'll take it. That's still kind of cool. That's a nice auto. Sig. King. Going to the Mariners spot. West, why? All right, Landon. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, black. We have black. We got Bowman of different years. 23 Bowman. 20. We did that was just a 25 Bowman a minute ago, and then also the 24 Bowman draft. So now we got this first photo. A couple silver packs. I'm not feeling any thickness, but again, I'm only right about half the time on those, so sometimes I think it's thick. Sometimes they feel the same, and then one has a thick card in it. I've given up really trying. I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, this one definitely feels thick, and it's usually right. Julio SSP. Well, there's a shot at it. There's a shot at it. Let's get a Bobby SP and then an SSP of somebody else. I take that because you can get both. You can get SP and an SSP from a jumbo. I have seen that. Oh, it was the right color. It is the right color, but it's Winker. We did it. Winkered. Congratulations. You've been Winkered. Tim Anderson, one of our relics. Not everybody has been Winkered. Wes, there you go. You just got Winkered. Congrats. Join the club. But I think we like Winker though. Not, I mean, it's not what we want, but it is still, you know, it's Winker. He's a baller. Yeah, Kelly, yeah. I've also hit. Yeah, I've hit multiple times in 22 update. I think I've done it in others as well, but definitely I've done it a couple times in 22 update. Rainbow. Yeah, turned around. We got wrong color. It's orange. Gold. Couple team cards back to back. Gold team card. Buck 62. I'm pretty sure I have that one. Maybe not. There are a couple combo cards I need. Don't need it. Don't need it. How is the Mets and Dodgers game going? I don't have it pulled up. It was slowing down my machine. Something. Independence Day. Ohtani, 100 career home runs on the gold foil. And Jersey Familia. On our Independence Day. That was our shot right there. Gotta reverse those. Would have been sweet. But Otani, though, anything is the way to go. And looks decent at first glance, at least the centering. Bottom corner, it's hard to tell on these like the rainbow foils and the gold foils, just because how they're really refractive. Like on the corner, sometimes like and then you really look at actually the corner looks decent, but they just kind of because they the edges kind of have a little bit always some sort of difference to them, but that looks pretty sharp. Jersey though, man. Didn't ask for jersey. Independence Day was one of our bigger dart throws. Mr. Stubbs, another one, but we're up to 3 now. 3 gold foils. These, I don't think, did we pull, I don't know if we even pulled a base Bobby from the 3 hangers we did earlier. I think we're doing. Sometimes you can pull 2 base of the same people out of a jumbo. I've definitely done that many times. Maybe we can get a couple. Ooh, all right, gold auto. A 50. Oh, there we go. It's not SSP, but a gold 42 of 50. Here you go, Wes. And then also MJ on a color. Blue. Blue MJ. That's a nice auto. Griffey. There you go, Wes. I pulled quite a few of these. I think I've pulled, I want to say 3 or 4 of the blacks of this one of Julio at a 199. Out of 50. It's a sticker, but it's still cool. I have a torque like this too that I graded on a PSA 9. That's Wes. It's a nice little hit there. Hopefully, I didn't see Mark. Mark was talking about Julio was hurt, but what's his actual status? Is he on the IL? I think I may have missed that part of the conversation if there was one. You need to stay healthy. All right, come on now, SP. We need the mullet card. Mullet card or bust. Matt Duffy. And Randy Johnson. That's not a mullet card. He may have a mullet, though. The base SP. Oh, it's pretty sweet. Matt. Yeah, that's sharp looking. It's centered. Obviously, nothing crazy, but that looks gemmable. These gem up. It's about a 60% gem rate of what people send in. And that one, as far as centering and just like, I don't see anything wrong with it, but we'll put that in a top loader. All right, now we got our SP. I don't think I've ever seen 2 SPs out of a jumbo. I definitely have seen an SP and an SSP, though. I will say that. Randy swinging the bat. We got a thick relic. They're manufactured. Looks like it's gold. It's gonna be numbered. Looks at least that way. DJ. Oh, it's not gold. Sorry, I lied. I sold the gold. That's Bobby still. I pulled a gold myself at one of my out of my jumbo. I did gold one of these. Saw the gold. It tricked me. Still Bobby. All right, well, we're heating up with this Bobby. The little Bobbies. Oh, base Bobby. Nice centered one. All right. One gold. No other numbered card, right? Oh, no, wait a minute. Forgot. Jersey up there. Totally forgot. There's another debut. And the gold. Will Smith. The Traveler. Have arm, will travel. He did not continue the streak last year with the Royals. We did not win the World Series. Oh, I told you. 2. I mean, you could send it if you're a desperate, because it's close to nice and perfectly centered. I told you. You can get 2 Bobbies. Yeah, just a little. I mean, it's probably within margin. As long as everything else looks really good. You know, if you didn't have a ton of samples, but you had a 22 out there with 3 Juan Soto SPs in the same pack. Well, that was probably definitely a correlation error there. But winner, that's nice, dude. Imagine that was 3 Bobbies. That'd be crazy. 3 Bobbies in one pack. That would have been that would have been a sweet pack. All right, last gold foil coming in. Yeah. Orc coming alive. I guess no one wanted to check out Julio. Someone go check the report. Did he play today? Or is today the second day he missed? I was thinking today would be, if he missed today, it would be his 3rd day. Maybe he had a sickness or something. I know, like the Royals, Salvi was down for a day, and then Isbell's been down for a couple of days, which kind of stinks, as he's been one of our better bats as of late. Oh, let me get this in a fatty. Series 2 checklist is rough, relying on Roki to be a stud this year. Yeah, I will say I did check out. Bobby has a nice checklist in Series 2. Some really cool looking, some autos, some new autos, and he's on quite a few of them. I think it's 130 as well. But besides that, yeah, it's not, with all the blacks, said maybe it kind of be worth it to do the hobby route. Could be a good route. High chance of getting a black. Running out stands. We'll put Bobby up there. It's just the base. Bobby is on the All Kings. That's also that. He does have an All Kings. He better have. I mean, it would have been silly if he didn't. But yeah, he has an All Kings. All right, here we go. Last base pack. Right then. And let's see, gold. Yoshi. 46. I know I don't need that one. That's not the way we want to end. That gold. Sharp Julio. I have a handful of these on a PSA 10 of Julio. I did definitely not send nearly as many, maybe like 3 or 4 total. Probably don't sell nearly what a Bobby would go for. I'm assuming 30-ish bucks, but that looks so sharp. All right. Just 2 golds, right? Yeah, just 2 golds. Fortunately, our Independence Day was a jersey. This one may feel a little thicker. It said maybe they're both thick, like Ray was saying. I've doubled up. He said he's doubled up. I don't think that one's thicky. Yeah, all aces are sweet, and it's kind of cool they did all kings. Definitely going to be cool. I want one. I'll probably get in some breaks for sure of that. Some 22 Series 2 buy. Since there's no big rookie. I think it's thick. No, it's not. Sometimes it's hard to tell when that back card's next to it. Like, not thick. My bad. But yeah, I'll be getting in some breaks for Series 2 for the Royal spot. Great, man. See, that was not the greatest of jumbos I've seen. Our dart throw. Oh, okay. So, wait a minute. Never mind. I kind of forgot about Julio. I was just really looking for Bobby. I was sidetracked. Julio out of 50. Otani up there. Randy Johnson. Jersey, though. Come on, dude. There goes sometimes those jumbos. We got more of those jumbos. We'll be doing more, though. We'll find a Bobby. All right, Timmy. Golds. All right, guys. First time. I'm rooting for Jack. I know it will be sad. It'll be painful. I mean, I bought this box to do in a break, but once I got it, I'm like, Jack's not there, and he's been crushing it. I've had this box for like a month now. All right, here we go. First time. No bonus. Trey made the Immaculate Grid today. Who's Trey? Oh, Mancini. I'm not very good at that. I've tried that thing, but I'm not very good at it. I'm not good at trivia. And then Jack. All right, paper. Victor. Mercado at a $4.99. Beaver King. What is this? Plasma Power. And our refractors. Yeah, these aren't numbered. I think in Bowman Chrome, usually the refractors are numbered, but not in the draft. You get a lot of these refractors. Because I remember, like, I think it was 23 draft. Got into some breaks. And then I think I actually opened a super jumbo thing. Oh, no, that was 24. Yeah, that was 23 draft I did. I opened up a super jumbo with, like, the double packs. And you would get a ton of the refractors in those, not numbered. And again, me and Bowman, I don't do a ton. But I know it's fun, for sure. I wish I could do more. Just on the pricer side, just people are willing to spend it for it, risk it for the biscuit to do their prospecting. That's what some people, that's all they do. I think so. I think it's kind of why the price is high, because it's been a thing for a long time. People have been willing to spend the money, so it gets more and more expensive every year. Rodney Green. Refractor at $4.99. 403, 4th rounder. Rodney Green for the Athletics. In tune. Again, the first time I opened these, so I don't remember. I didn't open a lot of these. Seaver King, he's a top pick, right? 10th overall, yeah. Refractor. I don't know much about Seaver King, but I do know he was, he's 10th overall. Maybe he was a higher draft pick. Anybody know? Where's my Bowman, guys? I know a few names. Not one of them. We're going to run way out of room. Smalls, do you do like the max it grid daily? I know a lot of people that do that daily. I do. I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then I get frustrated because like, oh, I'm not any good at this. I'm not any good. I don't think I've ever even finished one. I did good on one recently. I was like, I'm gonna try it again because I'm on Baseball Reference often enough, looking at stuff, looking at stats. I tried one and I got like 4 right before before I started. Like, I really like, okay, I don't know anymore. And then it went downhill fast. I think it ended up being like 6 right in the end, which for me is really good. Ronnie Green again. Ooh. What is this? This be an auto or not? Are these? Can you get these? No, you can get these autoed. Sorry, names drill off. The like little it's not thick, so I doubt this one. This is the back. Max Clark. Yeah, action figure things. Kind of cool. Something a little different. A guy I work with went into the shop and opened up one, and he pulled a Jack Caglione parallel. I think he jammed it up too. There's Roman. He did pretty good. I think it was like the mini diamond. I believe it was the mini diamond parallel auto of this. Kind of cool. Got them all today. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, it's not my thing. Again, I've been out of baseball. Followed my whole life, but in and out enough, or like for years, I was a Royals fan, and it could be tough. There were some lean years growing up, and some later in my teenage years in the 20s. Yeah, it was rough. Wasn't the best fan, I guess. I'd always follow the Royals every year, but that didn't really follow the league. Teal. Brody. First rounder. Again, I don't know a lot of these names. I know some of the big names because they're just, everybody knows, but first rounder on refractor. Anybody else do that max the grid? Smart people or just people that watch baseball close enough they can remember. A lot of it's like, oh, this player played for 2 teams, or it's, obviously people that know it, but that's a lot of what there is if they played for 2 teams. So, but for me right now, old stuff, I can remember players. I'm like, I think they were on this team, but I don't know about this other team. So I'm normally trying to think of more modern players that, just had a cup of coffee, maybe for a couple teams, like, oh, this guy. And then it's, a good one because not a lot of people think of it. There's Brody again. Buck 25, the teal crater, it looks like. Buck 25. First rounder. Price. Round 2. Obviously, Bowman draft. A lot of draft guys that were in the draft. A lot of the top guys. And then they'll hold back a handful of the first. The top, the first rounders. To stick in this. But I mean, and the next year's Bowman, but this has a lot of the top guys. Brody going to the Rockies. Brody wrecked. Bunch of paper. And Kent. Damn, music, I'm off. Keeps coming to an end. I don't know. Nick, yeah, you make to the ground yet? All right. Second auto, Bryce Cunningham. Yankees. Round 2. I don't know anything about him. Yankees fans, nothing about Bryce. Base auto, Nick Kurtz. Draft. Whatever it's called. I remember seeing this. The draft board is what it is, maybe. First rounder and third rounder. Josh Hartle. Fourth overall Yankee prospect. Okay. He looks like a pitcher. I mean, just has that look. You know, like. Not sure how much longer you'll have Wi-Fi. Well, we're almost done. We'll be done then. Some paper. I want to pull a superfractor. It's been a while since we pulled the superfractor. Why not do it in Bowman? Be the way to go. Each third rounder. Second rounder. All right, blue. Jonathan. And Tusi. Second rounder. Kurtz. I don't think we've seen a Nick Kurtz in here yet. First. Braylon, I don't think I've seen any Blue Jays, to be honest with you, my friend. So right now, I think that, you know, getting that $50 credit, you never know. We still got a few more packs of this Bowman. I don't know who any Blue Jays that are in the Bowman. But I need more 55 pointers. Yahtzee. I'm looking, but I don't see any Blue Jays. I don't remember any Blue Jays. At least not on the board. I have a stack of like the secondary hits. You know, some of the stuff I've top loaded already. There's some other stuff I will. I don't think. I remember seeing a Blue Jay. I don't like how these stick together. These the ones that came in that pack. Yeah, no Blue Jays. There's not in that stack. There's other stacks. Oh, I already used it. All right. Come on, Jack. Nick. Bonanza. Tanner Jones. I don't know that name for the Royals. 6th rounder. Hayden Dana. He's good. He has his rookie, Bowman rookie, and 25 Bowman. Because I pulled his red. He has a red record redemption, whatever they're calling it. Zach. 4th rounder. And Rafe Schlesinger. A singer. 4th rounder on the refractors. Roger, I don't know how many more Bowman breaks we'll be doing as of now. Probably in Bowman Chrome. I don't have a whole ton left of Bowman, unless I can find another one of these for a decent price. Paper August Ramirez at a 99. It's the prospect, not even a first. Christian Moore. Oh, I saw it was. I think it was him. Yeah, him and Jack. They had their first homer together in AAA, the same game. It was kind of cool. Also, top guy. Agent Montgomery, first rounder. So a lot of first rounders, obviously, in Bowman Draft. I don't know anything about Braden though, but he's up there, 12th overall. He's Christian Moore. Yeah, no, he's already in AAA as well. Him and Jack. Montgomery's good too. Yeah, I mean, 12th rounder. I'm assuming it is. Again, I'm gonna say it a million times. Me and Bowman. I don't do a tone. I think the auto's in this one. We're gonna save that. I do remember that from my LCS guy. Usually the autos are in the same line. And the first two were in the same line, so like that was 2 down for the auto. So it's probably in there. We'll save it till the end. Him and Kyle Teal were key pieces of the Garrett Cole trade. Okay. So he's obviously then now with the White Sox then. That's why it's good to have knowledgeable people that know where people went. It's entertaining. Educate us all. Blake Larson, second rounder. White Sox can pitch. They just can't hit. Auto? I think the auto's in that one. I think that's where it was. I still have not seen, besides Paper Jack. Lewis has 125 Aqua Wave. That was a Jack, but not a first. Just a Carter and Tommy. I remember Tommy from a previous year. First, yeah. Pulling a bunch of his first from something. Probably 23. I want to say he was in 23 Bowman was his first. That kind of sounds familiar. Bolton, also a second rounder. Well, first Chrome of Jack. Not a first, though. First. Yeah, that's I wanted a first. 404, so he's 21 right now. Anybody? You're big in college baseball? I would like to get big in college baseball. I like baseball. I do like just watching baseball. My son played a little bit in high school. I mean, nothing high level, but he played. It was fun watching. I think that would be fun to watch college baseball. Every once in a while, I'll catch a game on TV, but waiting on that big Mets hit. Well, we're down to the last pack, so. What about Jonathan? Here's a Mets. Oh, he said big. Oh, look at this. I had one more random. Regular one. All right, last auto coming in. Let's hope we got some color. One color. Maybe there's a second Jack Paper. I don't think we've ever seen a Jack first Paper. I mean, Chrome. I mean, I'll go back through and. Oh, I think we have like an insert auto, maybe. Okay. Insert auto. Let's. Nick McLean. Noble Meyer. Okay. I want to say it's this way. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay. Dual Huddle. Nick Kurtz, Chase Burns. So we're going to have to random this off. 32 of 50. What is this? Prospect dual autograph card. 24. Okay. I didn't even know they had these. I thought that, I mean, it's not even like an insert, I don't think. I think it's just the random dual auto. Nick Kurtz. He's already up in the big leagues. It's a dual. Adam knew. That's out of 50. So that's like a gold parallel. So we'll need to randomize that unless there's a couple people that got two. Reds, Kyle M. And Athletics, Derek Plummerman. Two of the best guys. Yeah. Yeah, Nick, man. Yeah, I know. I don't think I saw a Nick Kurtz first at all on a Chrome. Or Jack, unfortunately. All right. Let's go random this off. You know what? We'll do a recap real quick. Recap, and then I'll do that. And that way you can just quickly see the hits. And so, who was it? Plummerman and Kyle. Plummerman and Kyle. Then, oh, here we go. Baez, 25. How much about him? Is he in the big leagues, or I'm confused with somebody else? I remember. Santucci. Wait, that's not even numbered. That's interesting. Some sort of blue that's not numbered. I didn't even pay attention to that earlier. Interesting. It's definitely like a blue. Like very blue there, you know, than that kind of. Bryce. Base first auto. Brody. Buck 25 as well. Rodney Green. Fourth rounder. Athletics. I don't know much about him. Rodney Green. Bobby. Base. Bake. Mem. I'm going to put this back here. Randy. SP. Julio. Auto out of 50. Shohei. Any Shohei's nice. That's a sharp looking one. Maybe that corner. Look at it. On the 100 career home runs. Jersey taking the hit. Our dart throw. And we landed on Jersey. 7 of 76. That would have been a good Bobby. Felix the King. Base. But nice little sig there. Kyle and Imanaga. A couple Cubs hits there. 99 and buck 99. 25 Bowman. A new crystallized Kobe. I guess still trying to figure out what to do with them is what my Baltimore guys were saying. Stuck in AAA. Obviously, they're stacked with young talent on the infield. Montez, just not a first, but a prospect. I believe he is. He's one of theirs. They have a bunch. Seattle has a ton. Garcia on the wave at a 350. I guess we'll just go this way. Continue. I don't know why this gold made it up there. None of these other golds made it. Golds don't normally make it. They just get top loaded because I do that with golds. Ahmad, man, we had a shot at something cool, but it's Ahmad Rosario Witch's hat from the 24 update blaster. That's 3 of 5. Finally, a good rookie on one of these base chromes out of 699 Langford. Our black was Conforto. Merrill was a relic. No auto, but not a bad one there. Ruiz, Jorge, First, Yafri, Solano, Judge at a 25, 10 of 25. Justin Steele, Valero, Reggie Jackson at a 25 on the Ivory. First reminder, TCP. He's live. Don't forget, guys. And we got to do this. Chase Burns and Nick Kurtz between the Reds and the Athletics. I'll just put the teams in there to make it easy. Again, Fralin, Lucky 7, you had the $50 break credit. Don't forget. Again, just your next break you get in, you got $50. All right, let's do both teams twice. We'll do A's, A's, and Reds. Everybody can come on over. All right, here we go. Good luck. Out of 50. Dual. Prospect dual autograph. Never seen one of those. I mean, I've seen dual autos, but not usually they're like an insert type thing, I feel like. But all right, 7 times as always. Whoever's on top after the 7th time will get the dual auto. All right, 1, 2. Reds are staying up there. Reds up there again. 4 times. A's finally up there. 5-time Reds. 6th time Reds. And here we go. 7th time we got the Reds staying up top. I don't remember who had those. Yeah, the Reds. Kyle. There you go, Kyle. Nice. Nick Hertz. Chase Burns. Big time prospects. Dual auto out of 50. I was hoping for a Jack Haglione. I failed, but we'll take that, I guess. We'll take that. All right, guys. Again, appreciate you getting in. Again, this won't go out until Tuesday. There's no mail tomorrow, but I'll have it all packed up and ready to go. We'll get it out. Appreciate you guys getting in to the break. Congrats, Kyle, there. Rocky Top. Glad you landed safely. We got you there. Pilots. It'll help us with ATC. Mainly the pilots. I was rooting for it. I would love to pull a Jack. That'd be sweet. But obviously, I mean, the odds of that are insane. But I tried. That's all I can say, you know. Gave it my best effort for you there, Kyle. But hey, you got something instead. So, all right, guys, again, appreciate it. Hit the like if you're new at the sub. If you're interested in the breaks. This was a bigger one than normal. Kind of, you know, big board boxes. But you guys came through. We knocked it out. So I appreciate it. And until next time, I'll probably have a break sometime this week. And again, I meant to say something earlier, or maybe I did. Next Sunday, I'm going to do another hanger battle. It's been a bit, but 25 Series 1, I got one contestant. If it's just me and him, we'll still do it. But if anybody else wants to come on live and just have a good time ripping some hangers, you can have 10 25 Series 1 hangers. It's rough. I get it. You don't want it, but if you want to come on the show and have a good time and rip some hangers, hang out, chat with everybody, we're more than welcome to. We can have up to 4 people. I guess I got 2 extra spots. Girl gets his phone back. Anytime, Ray. Appreciate you getting in. Yeah, we'll get that out to you short. Probably later this week, we'll get it out to you. So, again, guys, appreciate it. Hit the like, sub, do all the stuff. Notification bell, and you'll know when I post the break to the website. Anyway, until next time, see you.